always feels awkward when my bangs are tucked into my thing.
Is it going?
Yes.
That's good. Feels awkward when you, sit comfortably or something?
Sitting
That's
like
crazy.
a croissant is comfortably.
You back to... Every time you're like, yes, I am ready. Anyway, what are you doing? Sit next to the microphone.
You know I can't sit still.
You don't have to sit still, but when you're like talking, come back to the mic.
Okay, I'll try my best.
That's a no. Okay.
You looked at the camera like 3 whole times in the last episode.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because I told you I wanted you to look at the camera more, so I got some good screenshots for our
Why do I need to be
thumbnails.
looking at the thumbnail for you to take a picture of it?
Because otherwise we look exactly the same every week.
What do you mean? We look exactly the same. Do your makeup differently. I don't know what to tell you, SpongeBob.
Sometimes you'll wear the same shirt like 3 weeks in a row, and I'm like,
It's not 3 weeks in a row if we record all 3 back to back.
but
That's not how it works.
That's not not always that. It'll be like different episodes, and then it just looks exactly the same when I'm making the thumbnail, and I'm like, I don't want to bore anybody.
Well, then be a better artist about it.
Oh
Put
my
me on the right
God.
side instead of the left. Like, you're acting like you can't make it more creative because I don't go, like, motherfucker, take a picture. What are you doing?
Okay, you're right. I'll
Anyway.
figure it out.
This would be good because Ripley gets to edit these ones. So
If it sucks, take it easy on me, because this is like, we do a more complicated editing process than we used to, okay?
more complicating. You got to click on the screen.
I've only done it once.
Mm-hmm.
But, hello. Welcome back to Mindless Prattle. We talk to you about things and stuff that are scientific or video gaming or funny in nature, usually. That thing over there is Jordan. I'm Ripley, and we are Mindless Prattle. So, yeah, I did the intro. Look at me.
Dude, my tinnitus has been terrible lately. I don't know why.
God, I hate it every time you bring it up, because then it reminds me that I have tinnitus, and like I've learned to tune it out because it's been so long, you know? But then you say it, and I'm like, oh my God, my ears.
Well, I'm sorry to make this all about you. My bad.
Sorry.
I was just saying that there's like a lot of silence in my head right now, and it hurts. And you were like, Annie, no, you make me hurt. Like, all right, my bad. Sorry, I'll just never talk again.
No, it's just
no,
like,
it's fine. I get it.
isn't there like a treatment for tinnitus now that they can do?
Yeah, you could shoot the bullet closer.
I don't know if YouTube's algorithm will like that one.
Oh, you can plant the freedom seed in the idea tank. Is that not? No?
What is it freeing us from? This mortal coil?
Yes. And
You know, like the most random things I remember are like
Dramatic. Oh, sorry. Uplifting unicorns.
I still remember most of that speech from Hamlet, like the to be or not to be speech, because we had to memorize it in theater.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why I can remember that, but I can't remember like things we
get
talked about 2
groceries.
days ago.
Oh,
Did you say to get groceries?
yeah.
I got groceries the other day, and I made a list, and I took the list with me and everything, and I usually forget the list.
That is true. You usually do. We're out of fabric softener, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I need to put it on the list.
Yeah.
I'll probably go shopping tomorrow or Monday.
For what?
Fabric softener, energy drinks.
It's like
There's
the
some
only
stuff
thing
I
on
need,
there.
and I forgot to put it on the... Why are you looking at the camera like
There was a notification that popped up. It popped up sideways, though, even though it's recording
I hope you know
horizontally.
that when I'm editing this, I'm definitely going to include that, even if you're not talking, you going.
That's fun. I do that to you sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah, like it'll be a story I'm telling, and then it just cuts to you, and you're like, I'm like, all right, well.
It's called stimming, and I can't help it.
No, it was a notification from eBay. It said your computer just got delivered, which is crazy long because we dropped it off. Like
No, it's been a
week
while. I
ago.
was like, I kind of forgot about it, actually.
Yeah, dude. USPS has been slow recently with packages.
But it was UPS.
You dropped it out with UPS?
Yeah, that's what the
Why?
label was for.
What? No, it wasn't. It was for USPS.
Well, I took it to UPS
Why?
because I thought that's where we were supposed to go.
It said USPS on it.
Well, they took it.
Yeah, how you gonna let me blame the wrong agency when you fucked it up?
I can swear you said UPS. That's my bad.
No, bro, I will pull up the message after this. I definitely said
No,
USPS.
okay. Why the hell did UPS name themselves that when there was already the USPS? Like,
So you would get confused. Like, even in my message, I text you, hey, can you take this to the post office tomorrow? Otherwise, I will specifically say UPS. Like, that's crazy. Why would we go through UPS? That's, no wonder it took extra time to get there. They looked at the label and was like, these people are dumb.
You did say USPS. That's
Mm-hmm.
well, we know why it took so long.
Yeah, weird, huh?
So, do I get that money or are you keeping it?
What? What a question.
Well,
I
'cause-
probably owe UPS some money now.
No, you don't, because I think they're partnered with USPS in like rural areas.
No, they're not. What?
They would have had me pay if we
UPS
owed
charges
something.
USPS like fees if they have to do their job for them, or if USPS can't. Like, that's why there used to be like letters. USPS used to be the only authorized carrier of letters. Like, you couldn't send letters through other agencies. So if you wanted to, you had to mark it like as an emergency. And so a lot of businesses used to mark things as emergencies and pay lower fees to have like private carriers like UPS and other, smaller agencies deliver letters for them. That's why the USPS, the actual postal service, has a division. It's like their fraud and investigations division that literally will go around and find businesses for that used to go around and find businesses for using the like emergency tag on non-emergency like letters and things.
Cool history. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They put an extra letter in there too. It's USPS.
Yeah,
Post office.
my bad, but they didn't have me pay anything, so I assume it's fine.
Well, yeah, but they might charge USPS or something. Like, I don't imagine they wouldn't take it, but it was definitely a USPS label.
They scanned it and everything, so
I mean, it's it's mail. It's not like they couldn't, but the label was already prepaid, but they probably took that money from USPS. Like, said, hey, USPS, we have your package. We're going to deliver it when you owe us this money. I would imagine that's how that works, because why would UPS deliver it for free?
Just let me know if the guy says it works or not, or if they try to scam us again.
Yeah, the last computer I sold, they told me it didn't work. Sent it back. It worked. It worked when it got back, but it was in such like broken condition that I couldn't resell it a third time. So I was like, okay, well,
Yeah, they fucked that shit up for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, there are so many crazy things that I like have read online. So,
oh, you can memorize that, but not when I say post office, huh?
you didn't say post office, you said USPS, and I misread it as UPS. My bad. Okay, so do you want to hear about the methamphetamine monks, or do you want to hear about the racist people in Arkansas?
Isn't that just Arkansas?
No, this is way more crazy than... Like, the headline stopped me when I saw it online. But you pick one and we'll start.
You got some clickbait? Is that what you
I got some clickbait, yeah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
which one would you like to hear about?
I don't care.
Okay, let's start with the Buddhist monks. So I saw this headline the other day, right?
Was it girl sits next to microphone, not talking into it?
No.
Weird.
And basically, they made it seem like this one is... Hold on.
Okay. We're holding. What are we holding for right now?
Okay, so I was trying to... So the information I found was from like 2021, but it was like a recent article that I read, so I was trying to bring up the most recent one. So these Thai Buddhist monks, they were arrested after testing positive for meth. But July 17th, they have been sent to rehabilitation, and they got defrocked. So because they did meth, they got kicked out of the Buddhist monastery, which like makes sense, but also like where And who is selling monks meth? Like, do you think they dress like monks when they go to buy their drugs? Or do you think they pretend they're not monks? Like,
Why wouldn't you sell drugs to monks? Like
I
if
don't
you
know. It
were,
just seems a little messed up.
yeah, like why would they care?
And it's
Like,
like,
they're
how
selling
bad
drugs
are
with,
these
like,
monasteries that they feel the need to be doing drugs, you know?
I don't know if they need to, but
Well, I feel like I've never done meth, but it doesn't seem like a drug you do because your life is happy-go-lucky, you know? Like, it literally destroys your brain.
I don't know. I don't do meth.
I don't either, but I have a degree in psychology.
Meth college.
Methology. Why did you say it like that? Like a little whisper.
I was reading about Arkansas and then I got confused.
But yeah, so they found out like a third of Buddhist monks have tested positive for drugs in like the past 10, 15 years.
Where is this at? You have failed to tell me. Like, is this in some Buddhist country, monastery place? Or are you just talking about like they're out in Tennessee?
In Thailand, in the Phetchabun province.
It's actually in Thailand.
Yeah.
Okay, like that's very
different.
different.
If I said that super wrong, I'm so sorry.
I don't care. Like,
Including,
like,
what is
some
an
Buddhist monks.
abbot
An abbot?
besides a vegetable? It's
What?
the man who is the head of an abbey of monks.
Mm-hmm.
What?
A vegetable? What vegetable? What?
The governor.
What?
Governor Hot Wheels.
Not even like relevantly talking about politics.
Yeah, but it says the abbot, so it reminded me of him. But apparently it's just the head of the Buddhist monk monastery place.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that word before.
The abbot? Yes, you have. We have seen movies and things with abbots in them. You've played video games with abbots in them.
Are they in Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Sure.
I've heard of an abbey.
Like, just because you got a friend doesn't mean.
But yeah, so they get like randomly tested apparently.
Yeah, apparently not often enough.
And then they had to bring in new monks because they were running out in the small temple.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, shoot, that's why the Catholic Church declined?
But then,
No? Okay.
like a roller coaster. You said declined, like a roller coaster.
Yes, that's the only thing that
Because
declines.
they go back up.
They declined because of a roller coaster.
Catholicism goes back up and down and up and down.
Up and down, huh?
Yeah.
Just goes up
It's not
and
like
down.
a credit card. But okay, so the other one that really shocked me because it's like,
Hang on. You saying that Catholicism is like the credit card of roller coasters?
no, I said it's not like a credit card declining because it's not like you get it or you don't type of thing. It's like, it's not like sometimes we accept Catholicism, sometimes we don't, you know? Just like sometimes it's more
Talking about
popular,
like a
sometimes it's
Discover
less.
card over here. We're talking about like,
Religion. What would like different credit cards, if religions were credit cards, like what would the benefits they offered be?
what?
You know, like
What do you mean benefits they offer you? Would it not be the same benefits they offer to like to the clergy? Like
be like Mormonism, you don't get any cash back. You have to give them extra cash every year. You pay like a fee, you know? Or like,
how is that different from what happens now?
that's what I just think it's interesting to think about things that way. Like instead of real life, they're credit cards. Or am I the only one who does that?
I mean, it's the same. Like nothing changes besides the word that you're calling them, though.
I just think it's funny.
Like instead of religion, it's a credit card, and you're like, oh yeah, that makes putting tithes in there better.
Whatever.
What benefits would you want from your Catholic card?
I don't want to talk about that part anymore. I want to talk about the racist people.
I don't care.
I don't know.
Well, now you've stopped me. I guess we'll just sit here. It's fine.
I don't know.
Well, you asked me, but you didn't want to think about anything
I didn't think we'd get this far.
in a conversation. I asked a question so we could move in a different direction. Go on. What do you want from the Catholic card? What can we do for you?
I don't know a lot about Catholicism. I don't remember a lot about Catholicism.
Okay.
I used to know. I used to know a lot about different religions, and now I'm like, my brain is empty. I feel like the Catholicism card would be like flashy gold with like a beautiful imprint. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why'd you lower your chair?
I did no such thing.
I'm sure it got caught on camera.
We don't have those.
It's a podcast.
I see no pods.
I see the cast.
Now we just need a couch.
Okay.
What? I'll pull up fake interview questions.
Like what?
Well, I don't have them from me. Like, so you're a model, you say?
Oh my god, that would be so funny if we like interviewed each other for the job of like husband and wife.
Pretty sure that's called dating.
Yeah, but like with like crazy questions.
Crazy questions.
It'd be funny to
What
see our
crazy
answers
questions?
if they matched up. Like, oh, sorry, got a divorce. The random generated questions we get online said we're not compatible.
Let's see here. Hold on. I'll look up some questions. All right, let's see here. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. 111 questions for a deeper bond. Of course.
I hate the way they phrase those things. It's like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of this stuff is helpful, but then they make it sound so cheesy, like a deeper bond. Like, okay,
Question 1. Do you keep secret?
just one.
Oh, I was paraphrasing.
Do
but
you
it's
keep
fine.
secret? Like what? Like what kind of secret?
I'm going to say no. All right. Do you... How would your close friends describe you?
Weird.
All right.
Kind.
What is your favorite movie genre?
Horror.
Divorce. All right.
How do you define loyalty and commitment?
Man, I'm asking fun questions over here, and you're like, I know. What if we took time to really dive into this?
That's like the first one that popped up. I was like, oh, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
If we were both in a zombie apocalypse, what role would you take? The leader, the strategist, the comic relief, or the snack?
What, between the two of us?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have to be all of them so that you wouldn't be the snack. What do you
No.
mean? What do you... I feel like you could be the comic relief
I'll be the
right
comic
before
relief.
you become the snack. So, you know,
I would not become a snack.
that's
I
the
have a
comic.
gun.
That's the comic part right there.
I have a gun.
You'd be. I feel like you'd be the person to be like, I've got one bullet left, and then be like, there's only one way to survive this, and then you'd shoot someone else in the leg so you could run away.
Yeah, I would.
Be like, I got this.
I mean, hey, if I don't know about them and I don't care about them, listen, it's about survival, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I would probably try
What
to help
can you-
somebody and die that way.
What can you do with your last bullet? I've got this. Bah. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, running, huh? Jogging briskly now.
I will climb a tree because I feel like
Climb a
zombies couldn't
tree.
climb a tree. Especially if they're the decaying kind of zombies.
I feel like you couldn't climb a tree either.
I can climb trees really good.
Do they have to have low branches?
No. I used to climb trees a lot growing up.
I haven't seen you go near a tree in a long time. That's all I'm saying.
Bring me a tree.
There's one
Where are
outside.
there some?
What's exactly? You don't even know where trees live.
We live in the fucking suburbs.
Further.
In an apartment complex.
So
There's not
which
a lot of trees
tree
nearby.
were you planning to climb?
I don't know if there's a tree though. You know what? We wouldn't even have to climb because it'd be so fucking hot outside. The zombies probably wouldn't want to do shit. They'd just melt and decay, and then they wouldn't be able to move because they'd be only bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way, these questions I'm looking at, like the first 10 were those questions I was reading, and then you get to the second set of questions, and the top one is, what is your love language? And you're like, okay, not bad. But then the next like 6 questions I feel like are way too high up in this list of asking questions. This one, what are your concerns about sex? What do you love about sex? Have you doubted your sexuality? How do I turn you on? What are your limits to sex? Can you trust me with your sex fantasies? And what is your preferred sex position? Why are these like number 20 through 25 on the questions?
Okay, but also like if you're waiting till you're like married or like in the middle of like getting close to being married, you know, I feel like you should already know those
this
answers.
just says these are just questions for couples who want to be closer.
okay.
It's not specifically for marriage. I just think it's funny that out of the 100 questions they have, these are like number 15 through 25. Like, I feel like you should answer some more of the other questions, because then, like, right below that, it's like, what are some things that make you angry? Like, I feel like that's a very different question than the
Everything.
previous 6.
You know, if you're wondering how Jordan got me, we don't know.
Psychological conditioning. That's
yeah, kind of.
She liked psychology, and I was like, I'll use it.
Okay, but what's your love language? Me, all of them. Every single one. If you don't do all of them, I'll be sad.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Does your ego prevent you from apologizing all the
Sometimes.
time? Uh-oh. We're never compatible.
I feel like we're really good at apologizing to each other, actually. Like, I do feel like a lot of couples don't know how to, like, de-escalate fights. Your contact's bothering you? You were just like... For a second.
That was good. What was that face you were doing?
No, I'm not gonna do it again. You were just like looking up and blinking a lot.
That was good practice, though.
For what?
The couch. What? We've got the cast. We've got the couch. You've got the face. This modeling career is going.
I'm good. Which kitchen appliance do you trust the least?
Which kitchen appliance do you trust the least? I don't know what you're talking about.
Which kitchen appliance do you trust the least?
Depends.
On what?
Well, like, right now, probably like the crock pot.
Why? Why the crock pot?
What do you mean? Who just sits and does something for like 8 hours without moving? It's weird.
Vampires.
But otherwise, it's probably whatever one you're using.
Why?
No reason.
Okay.
Which do you trust the least?
I was gonna say can opener.
Why?
Just a look at
an
them.
Electric or the manual one?
Electric is worse. The manual one, I'm like, suspicious of, you know.
Are you a robot by chance?
No.
I'm just, I don't know.
They just have sharp edges.
I didn't know if you wanted to, like go sing folk music or something.
Like in Futurama?
Yeah.
Okay. This says, would you rather have a pet dragon the size of a hamster or a hamster the size of a dragon?
What? Obviously, you'd get a dragon no matter what size it is. What kind of a question? Who picks a hamster? Why do you want a giant thing? Like, that's crazy.
I would love to see a giant hamster.
See one, sure, but not have one.
But just like I love the giant chicken mod in Skyrim. That's like my favorite mod of all time.
Like gerbils already... Or hamsters, they already eat like a ton, right? So giant ones, you'd never be able to feed it. But you get a mini dragon, man, you can make that thing a pork chop and it would love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And it help you cook, but like breathe a little. You want a little burnt, you breathe over there, yeah. If you're going somewhere and someone like insults you and you're like, you know what, pocket dragon, and you just throw it and it flies over and burns them and then flies back into your pocket.
And nobody's going to believe them because who has a dragon?
Well, I don't care about that part, but like... Pocket dragon.
People don't usually insult me, though. Like, does that happen to you? Like, you just walk in and people are like, fuck you.
No, I got a dragon. Why would they insult me? That's crazy.
Hey, I went like 24 whole minutes without cursing.
Okay.
If we had to share one dessert for the rest of our lives, what would you choose?
If we had to share?
Yeah.
What?
Have to. What would you choose?
I have to share a dessert with you? What desserts don't you like? I don't know. I don't know that I have like a favorite dessert. You know,
Mhm.
if I pick like ice cream, does it have to be a specific type of ice cream? Because
No,
I like ice
all
cream a
ice
lot
cream.
because it helps. It's not hot, but you know. Do you consider popsicles to be ice cream?
No,
What are they?
frozen fruit
Frozen fruit.
dessert.
Frozen fruit dessert.
They're not ice cream because they're not creamy. Like ice cream is specifically like churned and like made a certain way
Okay.
with like milk product. Popsicles are usually just like the fruit ones.
So how do you define popsicle though?
I don't know. Let me Google it.
No, I'm asking you. How are you gonna define popsicle?
A frozen treat
Mm-hmm.
without milk products.
A frozen treat without milk products.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a bin of popsicles in there. That's what you're saying.
What is it?
Well, I call it ice, but your definition makes them popsicles.
Ice is frozen water.
You said frozen treat. Why can't ice
Frozen
be a treat?
treat has like sugar and syrup and stuff in it.
So it's frozen sugar.
It could be. It could be frozen fruit.
Well, now you're changing the definition.
Frozen pickle juice.
That's not. That's
Well, I don't know.
How
I
is
don't
pickle juice
define
a
things.
treat?
I just use words.
yeah. That's how definitions work.
I'm not what is it, an etymologist?
No, I'm not an astronomer, but I know the stars are up there, and I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'm not an etymologist. I only took one class.
I'm just asking you to define what a popsicle is.
I don't want to. You're stressing me out.
About popsicles?
Yes.
Why?
Because I like to know everything. But now I'm dumb and
What? Who called you dumb? What are you talking about?
because I can't define what a popsicle is.
So I can't define what popsicle is. I'll get the bullet.
Like, what?
What? What is the actual definition now?
A piece of flavored ice or ice cream on a stick.
Ah, okay.
See, even in the definition, it specifies ice cream as like a separate thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, and you were like, yes. And I was
But
like, okay,
not all
define
popsicles
popsicle.
are on a stick. So, like, what do you call the ones that are in the tubes?
Those aren't popsicles.
What do you call them?
Those aren't popsicles, though.
Freezer pops?
Sure.
Otter
Pops. Yeah, it's a brand. They're not popsicles, though.
I've always just called them popsicles.
I guess you've been wrong. It's a good face. Just because they're like in a stick-like shape does not make them popsicles.
But I like calling them popsicles.
I don't think they're going to get offended.
But it's not right.
Okay. Let's see. Is an otter pop a popsicle? Wow, top result. Okay. Who calls them freezies? It says freezer pops or freezies as they're
I've never
commonly
heard
called.
it called a freezy.
Freezies.
Like my grandparents used to get the giant bags of them, like the ones in the net. And they'd put a bunch in the outside freezer. And that freezer was whatever the kids could have while we were outside running around. I always liked the coconut ones.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I've never known that the Otter Pops actually have like official flavor names.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I just call them by the colors.
Yeah. That's funny because it says blue/Louis blue raspberry, red/strawberry short kook.
I don't like that.
Pink-
I don't
Pink
like that
is
at all.
Poncho Punch. Yellow is Rip Van Lemon. It was discontinued in the 70s.
Yeah, I bet. Jesus, that sounds awful.
Green is Sir Isaac Lime.
Okay.
Purple is Alexander the Grape. That's my favorite
I love
one,
that
though.
one. Alexander the Grape is a good one.
Guess what orange is?
I don't know. I can't rhyme orange with anything but
No,
orange.
there's no rhyme. It's just Little Orphan Orange.
Like Little Orphan Annie.
Yeah.
Little
Little Orphan Orange. The gold
How
is
can you say that? Sorry, with a straight face. My favorite flavor is Little Orphan Orange. Like, oh boy.
yeah, your parents died. That sucks. Anyway, gold is Major Mango.
Okay, that one's
Yellow
like so
is
boring.
DJ Tropicool.
Tropicool.
Yeah. Cyan is Anita Fruit Punch.
I need a fruit punch.
The red that was discontinued in the 90s is Scarlet O'Cherry.
Okay.
And the white is Cosmic Coconut.
Okay, I like
My
that.
favorite is purple and orange now. Alexander the Grape and Little Orphan Orange.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Wait,
Oh, brother.
Hold on. A protest involving Otter Pops? What?
What? What a headline.
In 1995, National Pacs had planned to replace the Sir Isaac Lime with Scarlet O'Cherry. A fourth grade student in California learned of the change of the company's on the company's website and organized a petition and a picket with his cousins against it. A Stanford professor wrote in support, calling it Otterside. Told the change was final. The protest continued as planned. In the rain, the CEO relented, keeping it despite it being the least popular flavor. That's the only reason why there's still Sir
Out of
Isaac.
spite.
There's still a lime flavor on Otter Pops because because
like
this
the
fourth
lime,
graders had a protest.
That's like some evil
In
villain origin
1995.
shit, you know? Like, when I was 10 years old, I was at a protest for Otter Pops and the CEO ignored us in the rain. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
So
also, people don't show up to vote, but these kids organized a whole protest over some fucking Otter Pops. Like,
yeah, so they already had red, which was the strawberry one, and they were planning to replace the lime one with a cherry one. And I guess they told them that was crazy. And then they repackaged the cherry as the strawberry. So then they made a new one anyway to make to make it strawberry, but just didn't replace the lime.
that's confusing
Which
history.
is crazy because the lime's the best one.
I do like the lime and the coconut. And the blue one.
I thought you were going to start singing. That's fine.
You put the lime in
Nah,
the
we're done now.
coconut. Every time I hear that song, I think about Bones. Like the TV show. Because every time somebody died on that show, they'd sing it.
What?
Yeah, like, I'll show you the video later, but, like, I think it's like when Sweets dies and stuff. Like, there's a scene where they're all together singing, and they're like, you put the lime in the coconut. And then it's like the whole group singing together. Yeah.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
Well, I'll take your word for it that it's the end of the episode.
Oh, is that why you're talking back into the mic?
Hey, I've been talking to the mic this whole
Dude.
time. Okay. Well, that thing is Jordan. This thing is Ripley. You've been listening to an episode of Mindless Prattle. We hope you like what you heard. If you did, you can follow us anywhere you get your podcasts. You can listen every Monday at noon Pacific time. I couldn't remember PST for a second. You can listen at noon. Wait, no.
It's not
Central
even
time.
Pacific,
Noon
yeah.
Central time.
Mhm.
I'm so good at this. Or watch us Tuesdays on YouTube. Well, thank you and have a good day. Goodbye.
Oh, boy. Be sure to check out Ripley's book, Soul Queen's Promise, wherever you get your books from, too.
Yeah, do that. Bye.